Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is January the 10th, 2021. We're going to give y'all another look back session on some stocks that these YouTubers explain on their videos that are buy recommendations. You guys can see we're going to do another video on Sven Carlin. This is his YouTube channel right here on the bottom left side of my screen, Value Investing with Sven Carlin, PhD. This video was uploaded to YouTube about 3 years ago. Now, before we go into the performance of these stocks that he recommended back in September 29, 2017, if this is your first time watching our video, you guys appreciate our content, make sure before you go, you hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to our channel because we are going to go deeper into these recommendations that these YouTubers tell us are buys. This is the second one that we're doing for value investing. You guys can see this video is still on YouTube to this day, and it's been 3 years. These were 3 stocks to buy that can double. All right, so we're going to look at the stocks that he recommended on this particular video and just look at the performance to see where they are today. Now, the 3 stocks that he talked about, you guys can see is listed in the description of his video. Okay, AerCap Holdings, Synchrony Financial, and Guyana Goldfields. These are the 3 stocks that he talked about 3 years ago. So let's just take a look at the performance of those recommendations today. All right, so now this is it. This is the look back. We're going to look back at the performance of these 3 stocks that he recommended. Now, I'll be the first one to tell you that Guyana Goldfield is a Canadian based stock exchange, so we were not able to pull any information on our database in order to grab the performance of that particular stock. But we're going to look at a Yahoo Finance price chart and just generally look at the performance of that particular stock itself. Now, you can see that the stocks that he recommended back in September 29, 2017 were doing pretty good. I mean, look at AerCap. The first 7 days, you were up 1.68%. 30 days into that recommendation being had was up 2.76%. 90-day return, 3.68%. So the recommendation that he did was actually in profit initially. Even on the year-to-date purchase, you're up 11.48%. Now, that's not double, but you're up. That's profit. So at what point should you have taken the profit? At what point should you have exited out the market of this AerCap recommendation that he talked about on that video? Because look, in 3 years, you lost all of those gains in 3 years. And that is one thing that we really want to emphasize to each and every one of you is they are giving us buy recommendations, but not telling us when to exit out the position. So if you are a long-term holder that many of these people try to push 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, look at the market right now for AerCap. In 3 years, you're down 50%. So obviously you can see that the best opportunity to take the profit out of the market was here on the year to date. The market was up 11.43%. So looking at Synchrony, the same thing. Synchrony was seeing the same type of gains as AerCap was, right? Initially, it was up about 0.84%. Next was about 5% in 30 days. That's pretty good. 90-day was even better. Synchrony Financial was up almost 26% in 90 days. And literally on the year to date, you lost all of those gains from being from 26% in profit back down to 1.38% from the year to date of purchase, or whenever this video was uploaded to YouTube, you were to buy it that day. Now, 3 years, you see the gains wash away. In 3 years, the market for Synchrony Financial was down 17% from what the price was back on September 29, 2017. And I wanted to show you that this was the price of AerCap on September 29th, 2017. It was going for $51.11. Today, that same stock is worth $44.40. That is down 13.13% still. So you have recovered some of those losses from the 3-year return, but you're still down 13.13%. Same thing for Synchrony Financial. The close price on September 29, 2017 was $31.05. Today, that same stock is going for $36.58, which is a profitable gain of 17.8%. So Synchrony Financial increased from the losses from this 3-year return today. So the question is, okay, the market is up for Synchrony Financial from 3 years ago, about 17, almost 18%. What do? Do you hold the market? Do you take the profit? Or do you wait for 5-10 years? So now, the last one was Guyana Goldfield. Okay, like I told you, it's a stock that is traded on the Toronto Stock Exchange, so we really couldn't pull that information up. But here, this is Guyana Goldfields from Yahoo Finance. Okay, his video was talking about stocks to watch for October 2017. So when you look at this particular price chart for Guyana Goldfields, we'll go to October. Okay, let me scroll over and you all will see from October the 1st, the market was going for $4.61 Canadian dollars, right? That was the price of every Guyana Goldfield stock. The price now is $1.84. So from the time he created that video, you guys can even visually see that the market is weak. It completely dumped and it hasn't recovered yet. So visually, you already can tell that this was not a very good buy recommendation. The market completely dropped for Guyana Goldfields. So out of the 3 stocks that he recommended back on September 29, 2017 from this YouTube video, you guys can see it's still here. Only one of them is currently showing profit, which is Synchrony Financial, 17.81%. But obviously, opportunity cost is what is more valuable than staying in an investment or a product for the long term. These 2 stocks that he recommended initially were seeing positive gains, but the longer you held on to those particular stocks, you saw those gains completely vanish. That is the question that you all need to answer and deal with is it really worth holding stocks for the long term? 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Because we're visually showing you that that is not always the case. There are outliers that you would see steady growth in stocks, i.e. Tesla, Apple, many of the technology giants, Facebook, Google. But when you look at these other stocks, that is not the case. So we just wanted to give you all more information, show you the performance of these stocks that these YouTubers are recommending. And as you can see, this one for the long term is not a go. Short term, yes, but the long term, no. If that was interesting to you, before you go, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe. If there's any other YouTubers you all want us to check, and it will have to be at least 3 years back for us to really look at some of the stocks that these YouTubers are recommending, to give us a little duration as to really give the market opportunity to perform. And we'll come back in and look. If there's any of them you guys can think of, leave us a comment in the comment section below, and we'll go ahead and do a video just like this on those stocks that were recommended here on YouTube. And that's it. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. Go and trade different.